Hello everybody, my name is Ahmed Elsaka, Odoo functional consultant and Odoo trainer. Today I will show you a new features which are related to one of the main modules and the needed module for any business company. This module is a human resource module. Actually, every country and every company has a different and specific HR rules and policy. Also, you will find that the default Odoo HR features are missing many needed features which is needed by business. So it's fantastic to find modules which can help you to handle many cases without coding and they cover the most common HR features. So that's what we did. Actually, we customized many modules based on the Odoo HR module. One of this module is the Elsaka leave extension. So this is the feature that every manager can see the leave of his team only. The officer can make the first approval only, but the HR manager can make the second approval. And the HR manager can see all the leaves. Also, we make a customization to make two types of leave. One type can be requested by day, and another type can request by hours or minutes. Okay. And we add a new option for the half day, so anyone can has a checkbox to half day. We will see that. Let's go to see the demo directly. We have many modules. We have that a shift module to manage the shift of all the team, of all the department, and we make an enhancement for the contract, like we adding a new workflow, and we add 3 modules for the leave. Elsaka leave extension and Elsaka rules by group, and we make enhancement for the employee profile, and we did integration with the ZK machine for the fingerprint, and we has a fantastic module for the penalty to can define what is the penalty rules of attendance per company, and you can calculate this penalty automatically by the end of every month. And we have another customized modules. Let's go to demo all these modules. So now if you open after installing, if you go to our modules, so you can write Elsaka, to can get all our modules. You will find many modules. You can do it easily. You can install it. So after install our modules, you will find new tabs. It's appear to see your profile for these users, and I can see my team in a new tab, new menu called my team, and you will find the contract of your team only. If you are manager, so you will see only the contract of your team and your team, your contract. Okay, so I have Ahmed Elsaka. Let's take this example, Ahmed Elsaka contract. So we'll find new status like active and expired. Why? To track the history of the company. So if the employee changed his department, so we added a department field, so you can make a new contract. So you can find, like for example, 5 contracts for Ahmed to track the changes, to track the history. If the employee has a raise in his salary, you can make another contract to can track the history of of any increase in his salary. Okay, we have another option which is called add another option. We has a basic insurance and variable insurance for two and which is linked by the payroll. We will see that. And we have add a new features called holiday start date. If I defined like that day, that 31 January, so the employee can't take leaves before that day. So how we can manage that? If we go to the leave, so for example, let's go to the leave types. I will go to leave type. Let's go to the legal leave. Okay, so in the legal leave, we'll find the checkbox can be taken before holiday date. If we make this a checkbox, so the condition which we defined in the contract, it will not be applied. If we remove this condition, so this employee can take the legal leaves before 31 January. So for example, let's test it. If we go to the request for to make a request, leave request, legal leave, and make request like January, 17 January. Let's save it. The system will not accept. Why? Because I don't have a permission to take this type of leave till that day, 31 January. Okay, so but if he make a request, for example, this for to, let's make it for February. I don't know if he has a request or not, but let's test. So the system will accept easily without anything. Okay, this is one of the main features. So if we go to these features, we'll find a new checkbox. See, I have a new mini request, so I have a permission, type permission, but I have a checkbox is appear time field. What will happen if we check appear time sheet? So let's save it and try to choose a permission. So I will take permission. See what will happen if I take permission, like 15, a new fields will appear. You will find this is by day. We removed the date time, but we make a customized module for the leaves which you want to manage by hour. Okay, so I can write I need permission from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Okay, so it will be easy to manage the permission per hour, the leave per hour. You can make it a separate type, not to I don't have now to check. Yes, I need to in that day. So no, I have two types of leave. I have one can be managed by days, and I have another types can be managed by hour. Okay, so it's fantastic to do that. Another point that if we go to the permission, let's go to the permission again. Let's go to permission. So I need to manage that in a request. It should be what is the maximum per request, maximum hours per request, and the minimum hours per request. So we have another called this modules which we leave rule. We have leave rule. Okay, so we have new option called leave rules. So if I check all, so I'll find new menu to be appeared. So I can define that the minimum is 15. This fantastic module to handle many cases, minutes per request. So I can do it easily. And the maximum 2 hours. I have to choose the unit hour per request, and the total maybe total 8 hour monthly. So you can define what you want to do. You can choose per day, per minutes, per hour, so as you want. Okay, then I will save that. I will discard this one. Let's create a new one. Permission. We need add 15. So if I will try to enter from 8 to 8:14. The system should not accept this one because the minimum rules is I have to take 15 minutes. So now I take just 14 already. To save it. So the system gave me a warning message that the minimum it should be to 15 minutes. What about the maximum? The maximum is 2 hours. So let's take more than 2 hours. So from 8 to 12. Let's save it. So it will give me the maximum it should be 2 hours. So what about if I take like from 9 to 9? So if I save it, so the system will accept this leave without any issue because it has made the requirement. Okay, so you can handle many cases by using this period. And one of the main features that you will find in specific companies that they have rules for the permission, but it will be different rules per job level. Okay, so you can manage that by group. So if I check group, so I will find that I can define them in rules. For example, I need to define for specific employees. I need to define new rules per department. So I can assign department to choose like for the management, and they can define the rules for this department. It should be different rules for another department for the same leave type. Okay, so you can manage it per department. That should be handled by another module which is called Elsaka leave by group. Okay, another point is that we can mark it as unpaid, so you can mark many leave type as unpaid. And another point that you can, for if we go to legal leaves, we can mark that it should be requested before 2 days. So I wanted to save 2 days before the employee make the request. So if we make that can be requested before 2 days and save it, so I think that today is 12, so I can't take leave tomorrow. So let's check. And the legal leaves, we applied that on the legal leaves. You can define these rules per leave type. Okay, so let's try to take tomorrow and try to save it. So yeah, you can't take this leaves. You have to take, if you want to leave, so you can request after 14 February. Okay, so you can handle many cases by its configuration. You can change it easily for every company. You cannot use it, you can make it like not applied in rules, so you make it as 0, so the system will accept any condition. He will not control this feature. So now you have many features. You have a tool, you can manage any rules for any company easily without any customization. If we go to another module, which is the shift module, so if I go to shift, so you can define now, you can assign, you can create shift, you can write the name. I can write it should start, the shift should be start at 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And for example, if you have a flexible hour for this company, you can define what is the flexible hour. It's 1 flexible hour, 2 flexible hours, and you can define what is the rest day. Why? Because in the call center you will find the rest day, it's not for the company, it will be Friday. Maybe another a specific group of employees has rest day on Monday. So you can define what is the rest day for this shift. Okay, and you can define what is the rest day, I mean the break days, the break. You can define it easily, and we will enhance with this part. Okay, after that you can assign this shift. It should be applied to which group? Applied to all the company, it applied to specific employee, it applied to what? So I have like mood, so you can apply that by employee, or you can apply that by company, by department, or you can choose by tag. So you can, after that, if you choose for example by department, you can choose which department you want to apply this one, and you can choose the shift. If you choose the shift, the system will retrieve the rest days, and you can have this shift start from 2. So you can define many shifts for this group. Like in the call center has many shifts. It should be periodically changed every month. You can make it very easily by using our shift module. And for the Arabic countries, you can manage that. We have different shift in different shift for Ramadan month. So you can define the different shift for any period as you want. You can mark it from start to end. Okay. Another point that it is fantastic. Now we have the shift. We have the integration with the machine to retrieve the attendance. We have enhancement to the leaves. So one of the main modules that what about the penalty? What will happen if any person come late, make sign in late, or he leave early? So we have another module for the penalty. You can define your policy. You can define it's customized. I can define it to 13 minutes. I have to apply the same deduction, but from 13 minutes to 31 minutes to 16 minutes, I should apply fixed deduction. It should be 2 hours. So you can define many rules. You can define for the late sign in. You can define for the early sign out. You can define your rules. It should be configuration. Now let's go to the penalty to calculate everything. What is the deduction should be applied. If I go to the deduction, so I can write, for example, I have 2 ways to define. I can write Ahmed, and I will choose from 1 to 13 February, and very easy to can ask the system to calculate what will happen. Let's check the attendance. I will go to check what is the attendance of this employee. I have attendance or not. What is the attendance? Here is the attendance. I have attendance for this employee and I have shift assigned for this employee. So for Ahmed Elsaka, so you will find that the system in that 1 February, he will find that for early sign in 40 and a half hours, so he will apply fixed deduction for hours, and this is the amount. Okay, and you can waive this one, you can remove this deduction, so it's very easy. He calculates the working hours. If I wanted to remove this deduction, so I will try to make a checkbox so it will not calculate it. You will find he calculates the rate sign in according to the shift. He finds the shift according to the shift and according to the flexible hour. For example, if I have the shift from 8 p.m. but the employee comes at 9 p.m. and he has a flexible hour, so there is no deduction will be applied, but he should stay after the normal end time. He have to spend additional hour to cover the flexible hour in the morning. Okay, so we'll find in that day there is no deduction because it is defined in the shift as a rest day. You will find in that day the system will not calculate any deduction. Why? Because he make approval he calculated deduction for unpaid leaves. Why? Because the unpaid leaves, it should be has a deduction to be applied. Where we can define the unpaid leaves. If I wanted to define the unpaid leaves, so it's very easy to do that. We can go to the penalty module. I can go to the penalty module and I can check what is the penalty for the unpaid leaves. You can find other, so you'll find in the other you can define for the unpaid leaves it will be deduct 8 hours. For the absent leaves it should be 13 hours according to the shift before the calculating. So you will find in that case for the unpaid he deduct 9 hours according, and this is the amount of the 9 hours. This is amount according to the contract of this employee. You will find the many conditions you can check in that points. You will find, yes, here is the point. He not calculate any deduction because he find there is no deduction, because he find he take a request leave request, approved leave request, and in that day you will find that for that day the employee didn't come to the company, so he will deduct 18 hours. It should be equal $150 per month. So you'll find all that, and after that it will be reflect in the B slip. If we go to the B slip, yeah, I have to make approval for this one. I can make approved, I can make another approved, I can make the second approved, and it is workflow to make the approval. Now if we go to the B slip, to make the B slip for this employee, let's make Ahmed, okay, from 1 to 13, okay, for 1 4 2 2 2, okay. So I need to calculate it. So after calculating, the system retrieves the deduction automatically to the system according to here is the delay deduction. It should be applied automatically to the system, so you can make it easily without anything. Okay, this is what we are doing till now. So it's fantastic module. It will help you to do many things. We have actually for example for the contract, you will find in the I need to check another point that in the B slip of the employee, you will find the insurance. It will be retrieved according to the contract. So in the contract I defined here is the basic insurance and the variable insurance. It is retrieved to the contract. So it's easy and fantastic modules to can manage everything. So now if you wanted to make a request for our modules, you can go to the Odoo apps and write Elsaka. So we'll find our modules. Actually it will be uploaded maybe during the as soon as possible. So you will have the shift now and we will upload the remaining, but for the specific modules for the penalty, it will not be uploaded to the apps. If you want the penalty module, you have to contact us, and for the ZK you have to contact us to get on these modules. And if you want to get discount from my side, you have to contact us. You can send to me via this mail eng.elsaka. You can send to me via this mail eng.elsaka09@gmail.com. You can send me, drop an email for me, and we can discuss the discount, and if you want the penalty and the the integration with ZK, you can find these. Don't forget to subscribe our channel, YouTube channel. So you can subscribe the YouTube channel and you can follow me on LinkedIn and Facebook page. Thank you. Bye.